there. Yep, I'm back, monkeys, and here's another video. But here's what happened this week in motorsport. Hope you enjoy. During the 8 hours of Bahrain, the number 7 Toyota of Mike Conway, Kamui Kobayashi, and Jose Maria Lopez got punted at the first corner by the Chip Ganassi Cadillac of Bill Danver, Alex Lynn, and Richard Westbrook, dropping them back to the back of the field, and it took them only about 3 minutes to get back to second place. Meanwhile, the 8 Toyota of Sebastian Buemi, Brendan Hartley, and Ryo Hirakawa easily lapped everyone up to the 5th placed number 6 Penske Porsche and had a 47-second gap to the field. WEC BOP isn't even real. In GTE news, the 85 Iron Dames Porsche of Sarah Burfi, Rahel Frey, and Michelle Gadding easily held off the 777D station Aston Martin of Tomonobu Fuji, Casper Stevenson, and Liam Talbot for their first ever WEC win, and the first for an all-female driver lineup. And rounding out the classes, the Team WRT took a 1-2 finish in LMP2 with the 41 of Rui Andrade, Louis Delatraz, and Robert Giga Kubica beating the 31 of Robin Fry and Sean Galale, and Prince Ferdinand Habsburg. And in Formula One land, race 1 was a classic snooze fest as Max Verstappen took the lead into the first corner and beat Lando Norris easily by 4 seconds. But in race 2, Charles Leclerc's car decided to just, die, and he retired on the formation lap. Meanwhile, at the start of the race, Alex Albon went ham with the 2 Haas cars coming together, bringing out the red flag. And on the restart, Max Verstappen took the lead into turn 1 and proceeded to win the race by 8 seconds. But the highlight of the race was the battle for third at the end between Perez and Alonso, with Alonso beating the Mexican by half a second at the line. Going into the final race of the season with the NASCAR Grand Final, here we find Blaney, Larson, and Byron in the fight for the championship. William Byron easily took the lead into turn 1 using all the track because Americans need their freedom, and won stage 1 convincingly. Continuing to stage 2, the story is the same, with Byron using all full width of the track to take the lead until lap 93 when Kevin Harvick took the lead for the first time. But then the caution came out when Chris Bell ate some concrete, and on the restart Kevin Harvick lost the lead to Ross Chastain, who then lost the lead to Chris Buescher, who then ended up winning stage 2. And to finish it off in stage 3, Ross Chastain took the lead at the start, but with 20 to go, Blaney caught up and took second place from Larson to win the championship. Chastain won the race. Never watched TCR before, but these races were really good. In race 1 under the lights, Ben Barguana took the lead into the first turn. But on lap 2, Barguana lost 2 positions and fell down to 3rd behind the new race leader Will Brown and Michael Azcona in 2nd place. On lap 7, the rain came down and everyone went meme mode and slid off the track, bringing out the red flag. At the restart, Will Brown took the lead and won race 1. In the second race, Thed Bjork took the lead into the first corner but ran wide at turn 2, and Nestor Girolami went past him, and then Aaron Cameron got past both of them and took the lead. But Aaron Cameron got a 5-second penalty for jumping the start. Will Brown went ham to go from mid-pack up to the lead and won race 2. In the third and final race, Will Brown and Frederick Verveech jumped the start, and then Aaron Cameron got airtime bouncing off the side of Rob Huff's Audi. While Verveech took the lead, Brown and Verveech got 5-second penalties, and Huff took the lead from Verveech and won the final race. Over to Japan for the Motegi 300, and in GT 500, the number 3 NDDP Nissan of Katsumasachio, Mitsunari Takaboshi took the lead into the first turn and looked like it was going to be an easy win. But when the rain came down, the car slid off the track with 5 laps to go and handed the win and the championship to the number 36 team Tom's Toyota of Sho Suboi and Ritamo Miyata. In GT300, the number 2 Muto Toyota of Yui Tsutsumi and Hibiki Taira took the lead into the first corner and then lost the lead a few laps later to the number 88 J-Lock Lamborghini of Takashi Kogura and Yuya Matajima, who won the race. In other news, Felipe Massa thinks he won the 2008 F1 World Championship and is going to court with the FIA. Because of the Crashgate scandal, Felipe Massa probably should have won the World Championship, which is true, but I feel it's a bit too late to ask Hamilton for the trophy back at this point. Some Brazilians got a bit excited at the Brazilian Grand Prix. Not much needs to be said here. Roman Grosjean is replacing Callum Ilott at Hongos-Holliger for the 2024 IndyCar season. This will leave the Englishman without a drive for next season in any category. It's beers and TV for you, Callum. Robert Giga Kubica is currently in talks with Motorsport to replace Antonio Felix da Costa next year in their Porsche 963, as Antonio is focusing 100% on Formula E with Porsche for next year. Peugeot were planning an Evo kit for their 9X8 hypercar for next year, implying that the knee-board wingless line may be growing a real wing. The rear wing is a rumor at the moment, but the car is very bad on straights and in slow-speed corners. But as we saw at Le Mans, the car is OP in the rain. I say they should have won the championship if every race had wet weather. MDK by High Class and CrowdStrike Racing by Algar Pro confirmed their entries into this year's Asian Le Mans Series. Ginetta reveals an Evo kit for their G56 GT4 with an updated rear wing and a bit of extra bits on the bonnet. Moto High has been repaved, looking fresh on God. Ferrari reveals the 296 Challenge car replacing the 488 Challenge car and the track version of their hypercar, the 499P Modificata. If you have to ask for the price, you can't afford it, mate. The JP Motorsport group have merged with the Zaxspeed group. And in Zaxspeed news, Eric Zakowski, the founder of Zaxspeed Racing, has died at age 89. And in happier news, to finish the video, here's the my overtake of the week.
He's on a charge here, Will Brown. So we go back and have a look here now at Bailey Sweeney. We've been talking about the progress made by his teammate Josh Buchan. He's up the inside now on Sweeney, but he'll be on the outside as they go into the right hand. Wild stuff for HMO Customer Racing. Bailey Sweeney catches it. If you're Rob Benson down running that team at the moment, you are torn. Emotions are torn.
And they're still side by side, so after that moment, Bailey Sweeney's not taken stock. He's just kept it absolutely pinned. He gets the deal done now, so Buchan stays behind, but that is some sensational driving.
And this coming weekend, WTCR and TCR Australia racing together at Bathurst, Macau Grand Prix practice for the Macau Grand Prix and the Super Taikou at Fuji.